Yo, what's going on? Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to another legendary tabletop live stream. Today we got some more Final Girl. North Pole something? It's North Pole something. North Pole Nightmare? Might be North Pole Nightmare. Anyway, the location is Santa's Village. Killer is Krampus, the Horned Devil. We got two Final Girls here. We got Mrs. Claus and Cindy. We haven't chosen a Final Girl yet. You know what's great about this one too? No special rules on Santa's Village. We love to see that. Special setup. None. Awesome. All it is Santa's elves. The victims at this location are Santa's elves. They are talkative, energetic, extroverted, and very, very annoying. Each time you move into a space containing a normal yellow victim, lose time for each victim there. You do not apply this penalty in any other circumstance. Victims following you, panicking into your space, being placed into your space, etc. Only when there's already a normal victim in the space you're moving into. Wow, that seems like a rule that could be massively overlooked. We can move on to the Krampus one real quick. So this came with a lot of stuff. This is actually the only one that I have miniatures for. The miniatures are kind of cool. We have like a little reindeer here. Boom, look at that reindeer. I'm not 100% sure who this is. It looks like Mrs. Claus. We should choose between Mrs. Claus and Cindy. If we're looking at the bonuses here, Mrs. Claus gets 6 health. She just gets health back for saving victims. So 1 health, then 2 health, and 2 health. And then Cindy, same deal, except she just gets to move a space 4 times. They're both roughly the same. Like they only need to save 4 victims to unlock that ultimate ability. Let's check out the ultimate abilities real quick before we choose. Oh, Mrs. Claus has a 6 with a star on her name. 6 with an asterisk, meaning she's kind of like probably like Ratchet Lady, where she could just recover endless amount of health. That's pretty cool. So recover all health. You no longer have a maximum health limit when you unlock your ultimate. That seems unbeatable. For each additional victim saved, we recover a health too, so she could just stack health. That's kind of good. Then Cindy's ultimate is when resolving a walk or sprint action card, you may treat a no success result as a success result. Damn. For each additional victim saved, gain a time. Mrs. Claus is an absolute tank. Do we have to go Mrs. Claus here? I feel like we do. You have to go Miss Claus here. She's just a tank, right? So we're gonna use Mrs. Claus. Final girl chosen. Bam. Done. This is Krampus. He's our killer. We're going to flip a starting event. Coming in for a landing. Place 2 new victims at the runaway and 2 new victims at the stables. Then if Santa is in play, place him at the runaway. Wow, I have like a 3rd grade reading level. It is hard to see from here though. Okay, 2 new victims at the runaway. 2 new victims at the stables. That's in the space with the killer. That blows right there. Then if Santa is in play, place him at the runaway. He's not in play yet, I don't think. We hate Final Girl. We can't stop playing it. All right, we start with these 6 cards. We know how we're starting the game. We're starting with a focus. Let's go. Get it off the rip. Hopefully this internet picks up. Rolling 2 dice. We start on 4 horror. Oh, we need 5 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 health. Bam. Okay, a great way to start the day. We have a single success and a convert. We pitch short rest, weak attack. We get a double success on the focus. We gain 2 time, and we reduce the horror by 1. Let's go with our walk. All right, see, that's what I mean. Like, we didn't even get a success. So. Yeah, we pitched 2. We pitch our other walk and focus to spend 1 time to move 1 space. Now, we go like this, 1. That's the end of the action phase. We go to the planning phase. We have 7 time. We need a sprint and a search. That's 2, 4. We're down to 3 time. We take a distraction. Do the first killer phase of the game. We have Krampus. Target the final girl closest victim attack. Okay, so he attacks for 1. He's gonna kill a victim. Boom, first victim dead. Bloodlust goes up 1. Then we have target the final girl, closest victim, move, and drop a present. Do a panic roll here. We got a 6. So for a 4 to 6, we put a present token there. All right, first present token goes in this space. Greedy little jerks. Let's see, what do we have? First present token. Boom. It is a Santa's gift, so discarding our first Santa's gift card. It was a snack from Santa, so recover all health or time equal to your current health. Gone. Well, that sucks. All right, we do first terror card of the game. Let's see what happens. Cursed Carolyn. Target the final girl and move twice. Okay, he's gonna move into this space 1, into this space 2. So he is in our space. It doesn't seem good, folks. For each space Krampus moves through, including his current and final space, place a present token there. Blah 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 blah. It doesn't say anything. We'll put them off to the side. Okay, so Krampus started in this space and he made it all the way to here. So we have to go go like this. We have to place a present there, to place a present there, a present in our space. Okay, so we have target the final girl and attack again. He's gonna attack us for 2, so he does 2 damage at this point because the bloodlust has gone up already. So we're getting attacked for 2. We don't have a reaction card, so I think we just take 2 damage here. Boop. So this victim is gonna panic into this space. Boop. So it's just me and the killer. So maybe we do that first before we panic that guy, right? So let's start with this guy here. We're gonna flip this present. We got a Krampus present. Oh my god, look at all the writing on that card. Holy shit. Horrifying vortex. If a victim opened this present, the victim is sucked into the present and is lost forever, not killed. Increase the horror by 2 and bloodlust by 1. So that's horror by 4. The horror is all the way down. So this victim gets sucked into a present. Damn, the horror went all the way down. This is bad. I'm glad I picked up that distraction. All right, let's flip here. Oh, that's so helpful. Okay, last one. This victim is immediately going to open this present. Oh, we'll lose 2 time. We hate to see it. That's all the presents. And then we decided that this victim panics into this space. And then we have upkeep phase. On a sprint, if we can move 2 spaces here, we can save 2 victims. Nice. We don't want to pitch distraction and search. All we needed was that single success, so we lose a time. We go down to 3. We can move 2 spaces, so we go like this. 1 space, 2 space. We save 2 victims. We recover 2 health, 1 at a time. 2 health back. Now we're on that exit space. So we rolled 2 dice on a distraction. All right, a single success, I'll take it. We get a time back and reduce the horror by 1. We're gonna hold on to search. Planning phase with 4 time. No, let's get a sprint and a guard. Excuse me. God damn. Everybody get tired of burping? It's like burp, burp. I mean, fuck, right? Return these to the tableau. Distraction and sprint go back. We go into killer phase. Mr. Krampus is gonna target the final girl and attack. Or farting and burping and just like me, dude. It's fucking absurd. I mean, I take 1 sip of a drink and I'm like, it's fucking pathetic, dude. God damn. I don't even want to stream. I want to turn it off because I can't even take a sip of a fucking drink. Yeah, he's gonna target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. Again, nobody in his space, so nothing happens there. And then we have target the final girl, closest victim, move and drop a present. I think we choose this way. So we're gonna do ambiguity there. He moves and he drops a present. We rolled a 1, so for a 1 to 3, we drop a present. We reveal the present immediately because of the bloodlust going up again. Bad news bears, but there, buddy. Dark power is almost already out. Bloodlust just went up. So we're going to flip a tarot card, I hope. Oh, come on, bro. A silhouette in the distance. Increase the horror by 2. So 1, 2. Back down to rolling 1 dice. That sucks. All victims move 1 space closer to the present nearest to them. If there are no presents on the board, they move 1 space closer to Krampus instead. Ouch. All victims are going to move 1 space closer to Krampus. So these 2 move into his space. That's a big crowded space. These 2 move into his space. This one will go Santa's village. This one will go down here. This one will go over here. This one will go over here. These 3 go here. 1 can go there. That's fine. So let's start with a focus to try and get out of this. All right, we get a tier and we take the tier and we lose 2 times. So we're on 4 time. Let's do another focus. All right, we get another tier. We lose 2 more time. Wow, that really sucked. I almost want to re-roll that. That was horrendous. Let's try walk, I guess, with 1 dice. Ooh, you love to see it. We get to move 1 space for a time. 1. We're down to 1 time. No shot. Already? Let's do this. Boop. Let's play another walk. All right, we get a convert. We can pitch, short rest, and weak attack to spend our last time and move a space. Save these 2 victims and unlock our ultimate ability. Can't gain any more health yet, right? So we remove this. We reveal Mrs. Claus's ultimate ability. Recover all health, and then it says you no longer have a maximum health limit, and for each additional victim saved, you recover a health. That's pretty big. Planning phase with no time, so it's just all the freebies. Going back in the tableau, and then we go killer phase. Target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. He's gonna kill a victim here. Boom. Another victim dead. Then we have target the final girl, closest victim, and drop a present. So we have a present dropped here. We're gonna gain 2 time. That's big. We go up to 8. Yeah, we're gonna flip a tarot card here. Cursed caroling again. Target the final girl and move twice. So he's gonna move 1, 2, 3 to get to us, right? Each of those spaces gets a present. Present goes in each one of those places, and then it immediately gets revealed. So a lot of stuff seems to happen here. Present goes in our space. Do we have to open these presents? Yeah, so he totally moved 4 spaces, so we're gonna reveal from here back. So boom, discard next tarot card. Don't mind if I do. North Pole magic. That would have been so shitty if he got that. We increase the horror here. We can increase the horror, so bloodlust goes up. Dark power is revealed. This is super unfortunate, but we have explosive gifts. When a present is opened, roll a die. The result is a 1 or a 2, blank. Ignore the normal effect, and the present explodes, dealing a damage to everyone in the space. Which means these are exploding presents now. So we're gonna do this present. When a present is opened, roll a die. If the result is a 1 or 2, ignore the effect. So I guess that could help us. Let's roll a die real quick. Okay, it was a 6, so then the present happens. All right, let's flip this. We have repelling force. The present is pushing everything away from it. Place the repelling force token in the space and repeatedly panic everyone until the space is empty. Victims may no longer enter the space, and any victims added to it will repeatedly panic until it's empty. You must lose a health when entering the space. This effect overrides all others. Then that's the repelling thing, so we actually have to panic that guy now until he leaves the space. So he gets a 5, he panics into our space, and technically we save that victim and recover a health. That's awesome. Yeah, so we can't save the victim till the killer phase or action phase is next. We still have to reveal that present because a victim came into that space, right? It's increase the horror, but first we roll a die. Okay, it was a 6, so we increase the horror, which increases bloodlust, which increases the horror, which increases bloodlust. Yo, get out of here with that. This is insane. This one's hard too, man. Okay, so he stays there. We save him during the action phase. Gain an extra health, that's 7. We have to run. I think it's worth to pitch guard and search here. We move into this space, we lose a health, and then we move into this space. And then we're out of cards, we go into planning with 7. Planning with 7 is huge. You furious strike for 4, distraction for 3. Target the final girl closest victim and attack. Let's do that first. So this victim dies and bloodlust goes up. Horror goes up, which means bloodlust goes up, which means it's maxed out. Target the final girl closest victim, move, and drop a present. So we're gonna roll a dice. I'm over here dead in the snow. It says 3. Present goes here, and a victim immediately reveals this present, but we have explosive presents, which is the dark power. So if you look at the dark power, it says when a present is opened, roll a die. If the result is 1 or 2, we did get a 1, it explodes, and we ignores the Santa effect, and the victim dies. So bloodlust goes up again, which means discard a tarot card. This is not a fun one. All right, I'm of the opinion that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. You're entitled to your opinion, but you were wrong. It's like my buddy was telling me the earth was flat the other day. I better not get started on that, right? Fine, it's a Christmas movie. We still have to flip a tarot card, which is so scary. The flat earth bit, I know, so bad. All victims move 1 space closer to Krampus. Then target the final girl closest victim, move, and attack twice. This is not going well. What would be scarier than a dreadful situation? What, the earth being flat? I don't know. I don't even know how it's possible that it's flat, right? But you don't believe in stars? What, when you see stars and shit, what do you think that it's just like lights? All victims move 1 space closer to Krampus. Oh wait, was I killing victims? Yo, I was doing the thing with this is the killer. Let's go back. Wait, we can't go back already. Because he would target the final girl, attack, target the final girl, move, drop a present. Oh, I moved him instead of me. Yeah, but then he never would have moved there. We never would have dropped that present. A victim never would have died, and we never would have discarded a tarot card. Oh man, how do you go back from this, man? Reset the whole game? Sure, I'm fine with that actually. I never should have said anything about the flat earth, dude. I'm trying to understand what went wrong in the education of that person. You know what makes it even worse is when they put articles at like actual news videos, like a lot of people think flat earth is flat, and then more people are just like, oh my god, it might be flat. I don't know how to tell them. You know, it's not like I have a spaceship, I just can't prove it. Alright, the friend is me. I'm the flat earther now. Even flat earth believers already prove it that it was not flat. Yeah, I know. We have 6 people starting at the center village. 1 victim here, 1 victim here, 1 victim here, 1 victim here. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Get this present out of here. Killer right there. We have final girl there. I'm starting to sweat. We're ready to go. We have reset the game. I have no clue what's going on in chat anymore. I can't be responsible for anything. So let's flip an event card. We have head elf. Look, I'm not the brightest person, that's for sure, but a ice wall doesn't make sense. I've seen Game of Thrones. Mount Cook, that was really high. I've been to Zugspitze in Germany. That's the tallest mountain in the world, is it not? Took a turn somewhere around flat earth, right? Godspeed, folks. Santa's workshop's gonna be here. Let's do focus first. We start on 4 horror. The way things went last time, like the way that bloodlust marker just raced up the track, we can't have that. So let's do a focus off rip. We get a single success, so we spend a time going down to 5, and we decrease the horror by 1, so it's at 3. Let's do a walk. Now, we gain snowballs. Definitely missed that last game. I think we stay where we're at so we can just search. Yeah, we're gonna hold there. We go to planning with 5. We take search. It puts us down to 3, and we take a distraction. Killer's going to target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. Nobody in his space, so nothing happens. And then on the killer's attack line, we have target the final girl, closest victim, move, and then drop a present. He will move into this space. He got a 4. Luckily, the present goes in this space, but killer surprise. Place Krampus in the space where this present was opened. You may not play reaction cards. Target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. Krampus goes in the space. Target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. First victim dies. Bloodlust goes up. Prayer Village. Place 3 new victims in the village center. No way. Look at how stacked the village center is. You would think it was Christmas. Then we flip a event. 3 new victims here, dude. What is happening? It has to be Black Friday or something. Christmas Eve. During upkeep, roll a die and remove the top item card from the game. Panic phase. And then during upkeep, we roll a die. So we got a 4. Remove the top item from Santa's workshop. Let's do a search. Distraction. Okay, single success gives us a time, reduces the horror by 1. Come on, focus. Single success reduces horror by 1, lose a time, back to 6. Rolling 3 dice, this is big. Do search. All right, we got Santa's sack. Couple items here, folks. We have snowballs. When this card is revealed, immediately take it. No search action is required, so we took it. And then Santa's sack can go. We discard Santa's sack. Santa's sack, workshop hammer, pepper spray, tree star, milk and cookies. Woodcutter's axe might be the big one. And then there's misfit toys. I think we take Woodcutter's axe and put snowballs aside. Let's do a walk. All right, we get a single success. We spend a time to move a space. We lose another time because there's an elf there. Go into planning 4. Let's take sprint and 2 close calls and the free cards. Killer phase. Target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. Nothing happens there. Does he go into this space? So he's gonna move into this space and then drop present out here. Discard the next terror card. Oh my god, again? We discarded the next terror card and it was a dark power. Alright, he doesn't need to move. Guys in a space, just start killing these guys, right? So move and attack, kills a victim. This goes up, horror goes up twice. So move and attack again. Boom, another victim, dead. Bloodlust goes up again. Let's see, we got a couple more to do. We got 4 dice to roll here. We got a 2, 3, 4 again. So 2, 3, 4, and then we roll 1 more dice, right? Yes, they all panic. Okay, fair enough. We did it. We're done. Everyone has left the village center. I mean, what an absolute mess, dude. Finally, the killer phase is over. And then during upkeep, we roll a dice. Okay, we got a 4 again. So again, Santa's workshop is losing an item. Well, let's do focus. Single success. We could pitch cards, but we're not going to do that. We're going to spend 1 time. So we go to 5 time. Reduce horror by 1. We do sprint. Spend 2 time to do close call. Okay, that was probably worth. We get 2 spaces for a time. We're gonna go like this. Wait, are we even in a space? 1, 2. Bam. There you have it. Let's do weak attack. It's gonna be plus 2 damage if we're successful here. Alright, we are definitely converting. We're pitching. Actually, we close call this too. Let's spend our last 2 time to close call. So we get a double success somehow on the weak attack. Let's do it. All right, with 3 damage to Krampus. Any objections? Go into planning phase with no time. Take the free cards and return these to the tableau. Do the killer phase. Target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. All right, he's attacking for 2, so we can't buy any cards, so we get hit for 2. We take 2 damage. Boom. And then we have target the final girl, closest victim, move, and drop a present. So he's gonna drop a present in our space. It might be our space. We have to roll first, right? They immediately open it. Okay, and it's a Krampus present, so we have to reveal it. Demonic suggestion. Whomever opened this present targets the final girl and moves up to 2 spaces towards them. Then if they are in the same space as their target, deal 3 damage to the target. So an elf just kills another victim in this space, right? And then the bloodlust goes up again, which reveals the dark power. Woo! Blood and cookies. All right. When Krampus kills a victim, drop a present. Oh my god, I hate this tarot card. I've seen it 3-4 times by now, right? Cursed caroling. Target the final girl, move twice. He stays there. Target the final girl and attack. So we are going to get attacked for 2 here. We take 2 damage. That's fair. Panic. No panic, but we do something during upkeep. We roll a dice. There goes the BB gun. Gone from the game. I think focus is big. We get a single success. We spend the time. Reduce the horror. We're rolling 3 dice now. That's big. We can walk. All right, we get no successes. Oh, no, we can't pick up retaliate. So we're going to just take 2 tiers there. We basically can't move the space. So we spend the 2 time, and then we have 2 time left to buy guard. So we get guard, weak attack, focus. Target the final girl closest victim. We're getting attacked for 2 right now. Okay, we're going to play guard. So a great chance at success, but we don't get it. Just take 1. We reduce it by 1 with a no success. We reduce it by 1 to a minimum of 1. Now we roll a bunch of dice on a weak attack, right? Target the final girl closest victim, move and drop a present. So let's see where the present gets dropped. We got a 3. It's a Santa. A letter from Santa. Reduce the horror level to 0. Okay, let's flip a tarot card. The silhouette in the distance again, bro. Come on. Reduce the horror by 2. Going down to 3. All victims move 1 space towards, man, closer to the present nearest to them. If there are no presents on the board, they move closer to Krampus instead. What a clusterfuck. Stables loses another item. All right, we're back to the our phase. We could do weak attack. Oh, we get a single success. We lose. Oh, we can't lose a health. We do 3 damage with our 2-handed woodcutter's axe. All right, let's see. No fucking way, bud. What are the chances? Oh, I'll take it. Mrs. Claus coming out strong, my dude. And end the phase immediately. We didn't lose any time, so we should have 6. We take retaliate and a guard. Killer is going to target the final girl closest victim and attack. It says target the final girl or closest victim and attack. So victim dies, we drop a present. Bloodlust goes up, horror goes up. Another Santa, a snack from Santa. We had that last game. We got a 5, so 1 goes down here. Bloodlust goes up. Flip a tarot card. Target the final girl and move twice. Dude, they're all gone. Discarding another Santa's thing. A gift from Santa. Target the final girl and attack. All right, we're officially getting attacked here. Let's do a retaliate. We get a single success. We reduce damage from the attack by 2 and do a damage back, which is actually 3 damage back. 1, 2, 3. Dude, he's on his last health, yo. But we take a damage too, right? We have panic phase, so all of those victims will panic. 3 victims will panic up here. A 1, 2, and a 6. So 1, geez, 2, 6. We do short rest. Oh my god, look at that convert. Lose a time and get a health back. We can discard snowballs to pick up a distraction item card. We go into planning with 5. We take Furious Strike. Close call. That was planning. We do killer again. So we're getting attacked here. Let's see how much. We're getting attacked for 3. We have to guard. We get double success. We ignore all damage. That's huge. Target the final girl closest victim. Move and then drop a present. They immediately reveal that present. Bloodlust goes up again, which means horror goes up again. Scary stuff. Let's do the tarot card now. Santa, where are you? Increase the heart. This could kill us. This could kill us right here. We have nothing to defend. Oh no, I think we die here. Horror goes back up again. And then we have target the final girl, move, and attack. So we're getting attacked for 3. And then it says that if you were not attacked, increase the heart. So we are getting attacked here. Another double success. We ignore all the damage. We go to panic phase. No panic. We do upkeep. 1 more time. We're losing an item. We're losing another item at stables. We play Furious Strike. We roll 3. Double success on the Furious Strike does 2 damage to Krampus. Now we know he doesn't have the 3 health. So let's see what we did here. We did some damage to Krampus. He's cooked. He's dead. Good game. Yo, you love to see it, folks. This one was pretty scuffed, I'm not gonna lie. It's all fun. It's still fun to learn. A lot of people might consider this a win, but I definitely can't. Got him with the Furious Strike 1, 2, you know? It was big time, big time. That's gonna be it for today, folks. Thanks again for stopping out, and hope you enjoyed the stream. Everyone have a good rest of your day.